Yeah. They removed the, They removed the sheriff car from Velma. Because of... Get this! 35 people complained. That's it. We all know LeBron James can murder and rape a bunch of women in a fucking park and the cops would never arrest him.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Ah, that's broken. If it had that many options. Trying to show you what they replaced it with something even worse. Because they always called the cops for a good reason. They didn't call the cops for no good reason in there. There it is. I have the special now. Now she'll call the mystery machine. Which is now even worse. For one, it's still got the same hitbox as the cop car, which means it's misleading on its look. Just because this dipshit's in the game, she can't call the sheriff. That's why. That dipshit right here is why they can't call the sheriff. Because of bullshit reasons. But no, you can just beat up the black guy. Shouldn't they just make LeBron James a god mode and never take damage and never get hurt and always win every game by just one hit? Or just take LeBron James out of the fucking game completely so he can keep the goddamn sheriff car. As soon as you add fucking politic correctness into video games, it kills it. Now, you know why it's worse that they're using the mystery machine? We have 4 white to be arresting anyone. Or the legal standing to arrest anyone. Hence why they called the cops. Because in other words, it's saying make sure they get the right appropriate authorities instead of interfering yourself like they did just now. That is interfering illegally with something that the cops should have been called on. I don't care if it's LeBron. Lame Bron could be fucking removed from the game. We can keep our sheriff car because 35 fucking people complained. 35! That's it? That's all it takes you to put those in your pants and get your ass fucked over? For political correctness? Is this dipshit and 35 people complaining? If you want, I can make a what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? I can make a petition. I can make a petition easy, guys. If you want a petition, and then I could just make a petition and give you over 1,000 names on it immediately to bring back the cop car, and they'll be all my own accounts. You know that, right?
You really thought I'd go out.
This political correctness bullshit will never stand, should never stand in video games. Ever. Why you even added him is beyond me. Now you have untrained teenage kids abducting a black man and taking him God knows where. Just put the sheriff car back in, for fuck's sakes. All you have to do is say the sheriffs in our game are well trained and gone through all the training and know what they're doing. I mean, it's not bad enough I can just get to beat the fuck out of the dipshit. Right? No harm can ever come to the black man in a fucking video game with cartoon fucking characters. The sheriff car wasn't that big of a deal. You listen to a bunch of fucking Karens bitch up line and there's only 35 of them. And you destroyed the balance of this character now. Now you have to fix that again when she was already a pain enough ass for you to deal with. This is why you gotta keep political correctness and that bullshit out of the video games.
Don't count me out.
Now you have things are worse now than before.
Don't need books for this.
All for a stupid cop car.
Now let's see here. I have enough clues. Postman Jenkins.
So yeah, there's that stupidity of a dipshittery. I didn't know 35 people can make the game devs pull down their pants and get butt fucked so hard their mothers would be jealous.
Landing like that.
Keep the political correctness out of these fucking games. And put them back in the sheriff car and tell them to fuck off with themselves. Cause now you have the mystery machine. So please, put back in the sheriff car because it is stupid.
You're going on my list now.
I can't believe they changed it just for the stupid 35 people that bitched. It makes no sense. The Scooby game is not qualified for arresting a person. Look at that. That is so stupid.
Postman Jenkins.
Just because LeBron James gets arrested because people are playing the character doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean negatively on black people. Unless you're just racist and just assume that. Congratulations, political correctness ruins another thing again because that was just funny. I mean, you can call the sheriff car on the goddamn Iron Giant somehow. How the fuck did he fit in a police car? He wouldn't. Not only that, Iron Giant would probably eat it. I guess you just gotta make this idiot character, this dipshit lame brain here, just immune to all attacks and become the best character ever with one-hit shot combos. Oh, not even combos, just one hits. Yeah, that's stupid. Just put the sheriff car back in and stop listening to the fucking stop listening to the clan woke people. Why would you ever listen to the woke clan? That or just remove LeBron James out of the game entirely. Problem solved entire. He made no sense to put in there anyways. I mean, Velma's a fucking Karen to begin with. I find it funny that the Karen calls the cops.
Out of my way.
But yeah, that's stupid that you would change the game for 35 people over everyone else just because LeBron James gets the sheriff called on them. When it turns out to be Old Man Jenkins, which it means we just arrested a white guy doing blackface instead. Which, true, it was always Mr. Jenkins, was always the thing to begin with. But yeah, this is stupid. Just put the sheriff car back in. Don't listen to those idiots that bitch and moan about the stupidest shit. It's unbalancing the game. Because now that it has the same hitbox as the cop car, which is smaller. Just because it was a cop car doesn't mean it was a bad thing. Plus, it wasn't a cop car, it was a sheriff car, and sheriffs are better than the city police as it is. To a point. You're always gonna find bad and good in everything. I mean, just having LeBron James in the game entirely makes it an iffy game that you have to replace all the characters because you have white people beating up on a black man. Violently. So don't play this woke political bullshit. Because if you want a petition that says put it back in, I'll be happy to just to start one and then take all my other accounts and add those to the petition list. I got over 1,000 of them.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Not like I have anything better to do with my life. But adding the mystery machine doesn't help. It doesn't change anything. Actually, it makes it worse because now you have unqualified teenage kids abducting a black man. It goes beyond a hate crime now to a lynching. See, it's Mr. Jenkins, right? Well, Mr. Jenkins just pulled off blackface. A white guy. And we just sent him to die. We lynched him. We just took the mystery machine and lynched a man. Congratulations, Multiverse. You went politically correct and went even worse than before. Than having qualified, well-trained police officer in your game with the cartoon characters arrest other cartoon characters. Like Mr. Jenkins, who's doing blackface. All because you have one black character in the game. You can't have anything nice in it. Better just to remove him entirely.
Shed some light on the subject.
Hey, that's how I always thought the Iron Giant could fit in the cop car because it's Mr. Jenkins piloting a robot.
mention me.
This will slow you down. You have enough glue. Pop 'em. Don't need books.
Technically, Mr. Jenkins, with your get out of jail free card.
Here. Don't need books.
But because of 35 people bitch and complained, you had to change your game for people who don't even play it.
Your flexing stops now.
For political correctness reasons. The climate, the whole climate problems, the whole problems we have with the police and stuff is because people keep doing this kind of bullshit. Saying that the police are always bad. No, none of them are good. And then you look shocked as fuck when you actually find good ones. Jesus Christ, it's so stupid.
Stay focused.
Just put the sheriff car back in. Oh my god. Well, can't make a video. Velma lynches LeBron James. Her and her white friends go out. The hippie, the jock, and the dipshitted bitch, and the fucking Karen, and a dog go and lynch LeBron James in their mystery machine. Instead of calling the cops. You get how that's stupid, right? All for 45 fucking dipshits who signed a petition saying, "Oh, it's offensive because we don't know what the fucking real world is like." Because they don't go outside. Yes, there's bad cops, but there's good cops too. And if you have a problem with cops, well, tell the city to fucking train them better. Because in the rural areas, those cops don't exist really. They're rare and few between, and they're dealt with immediately.
Are you listening? Shed some light on the subject. Sodium bromine.
So stupid. You ruin the balance of your game for a fucking clan that bitches? For a bunch of woke fucking clansmen?
Out of my way.
Really?
Now let's see here.
Play first games. Think of the player in the game and not what's on Twitter. No political bullshit, okay? Just make a game. If there's a cop car in it, then so be it. But now you just have a game. Now you have a fucking special on Velma where they lynch LeBron. How much better is that? Look at me, I'm Velma. I'm gonna go fucking lynch a black guy here in a second. Instead of calling the cops, I'll take it into the matter of my own hands and fucking lynch him. I just have to call my friends, tell them to get some rope, and find the nearest fucking tree, and we take them in our van. Windowless. In the windowless, unmarked van, let's go lynch LeBron. Yay, we lynched LeBron. Goodbye now.